Let me ask you something. Have you ever woken up more tired than when you went to bed? Like before your feet even hit the ground, your brain is already sprinting into the kitchen to try and intercept the next likely meltdown. Did I switch the laundry? What's for dinner? Did I sign that permission slip? We're almost out of milk. Oh, picture day is tomorrow. That right there is the mental load of motherhood. It's not just about what you do, it's about what you're constantly holding in your head. And it's the reason you're exhausted before the day even starts. If you're here for perfection, you're in the wrong place. I'm Melanie O'Reilly Rogers, aka Not Defined by Motherhood. I'm here to show you that you don't have to lose yourself to prove you're a good mom. Over here, we talk about the hard, messy, and sometimes unpopular parts of motherhood. I will help you feel validated, hopeful, and less alone in this wild journey. So go grab your favorite current dopamine hit and let's start digging. What does the mental load really look like? It is invisible labor. It's not just the physical tasks of folding laundry, packing lunches, running errands. It's the mental responsibility of keeping it all straight. It looks like this. Being the one who notices the toothpaste is running low. Remembering your kid's best friend's birthday party. Keeping track of who likes the crust cut off their sandwich. Scheduling dentist appointments, then rescheduling them when soccer practice changes, or in my case, football practice. No one else sees it, but it's there. Constant, buzzing, heavy. I remember sitting at one of my kids' football games, trying to pay attention, trying to watch the ball. Suddenly, I realized I hadn't RSVP'd for a birthday party that was the next day. My body was in the bleachers, but my brain was in 3 different places at once. Target to get a gift, and on my phone to RSVP to the party, to text the mom to see if it's too late to RSVP for the party, find out if someone else could drive him. That's the mental load. And moms are carrying it everywhere, even in supposed downtime. Why is the mental load so heavy, and why does no one else notice? It's heavy because it never freaking ends. There's no off switch. It's predictive. You're not just doing tasks, you're anticipating the next 10 things. You're 10 steps ahead. Who needs new shoes before winter? When does the dog need shots? It's constantly changing. School schedules shift, kids' preferences change, new commitments get added. It's a mess. It's very, very thankless. No one claps when you remember to buy the poster board before the project is due. And why doesn't anyone notice? Because when you're good at it, it's invisible. If everything runs smoothly, people assume it's easy, so they're not going to ask you if you need help. They don't see the hours of mental gymnastics you do to make it smooth. If you feel resentful that no one notices what you're juggling, you're not crazy. They literally don't see it. That's the nature of invisible labor. This isn't just about being tired. The mental load has real consequences. Chronic stress, migraines, insomnia, anxiety, irritability, that's a big one for me, resentment. You feel like the default parent, and that imbalance builds walls in between your relationships. You stop thinking about what you want because your brain is a filing cabinet for everyone else's needs. I once had a mom tell me, I haven't had a thought about myself in years. Every time my brain starts to wander, it gets hijacked by a random to-do list. That's the cost. It steals your ability to dream, to rest, or to just be you. So, how do we start lightening this load? Notice I didn't say eliminate this load because, let's be honest, moms will always carry part of it. Always. But there are ways to make it lighter. Write it all down. Your brain is not a filing cabinet. Get it out. Keep a family calendar, a notes app, a whiteboard, whatever works. When the list is in your head, it multiplies. When it's on paper, it's shareable. My husband and I use Google Keep a lot to make lists and share ideas with each other. Share the load. Don't just delegate tasks. This is key. Delegating a task still makes you the manager. Sharing the load means your partner owns part of the responsibility from start to finish. Example, instead of saying, can you pick up milk? It's, you're in charge of groceries this week. There is a really good book, if you haven't heard of it, called The Fair Play Method by Eve Rodsky. Highly, highly, highly recommend that book if you are feeling like the mental load and physical load is not evenly distributed in your house. Teach your kids responsibility. Yes, even the younger ones. If they can work an iPad, they can remember to put their shoes by the door. Will it be perfect? Absolutely not. but teaching them lightens your load long term. And redefine success. Sometimes the load feels heavy because the standards are impossible. Homemade cupcakes are not necessary if store-bought gets the job done, which it does. Dinner doesn't have to be balanced and beautiful. Sometimes it's just nuggets and fruit. Pick one thing you can drop entirely. What's on your mental list that doesn't actually matter to you? Pick one thing you can share with your partner or kids, even if it's something small. And then pick one thing you can simplify. Can you put the same dinner on repeat every Monday? Order the same birthday gift for every party? We pick up the birthday gift on the way to the party. Wednesday nights, everyone fends for themselves in our house because Wednesday nights are crazy. If this resonated with you, here's your homework. Write down every single thing floating around in your head right now. Everything. Then pick one thing to drop, one thing to share, and one thing to simplify. And please, don't be shy. I want to hear your story about the mental load. Reach out and let's schedule a recording because your story can help another mom feel less alone. You can also grab my free guide, What's Really Draining You? Spoiler, it's not just the kids. The link is in the show notes. And don't forget to subscribe or follow, leave a review, or share this with a mom who says, I'm just so tired and I don't know why. Because you are not defined by motherhood.